Hi everyone, Bifties here, welcome to my Exile. I've just finished watching the new video from GGG regarding the development of Path of Exile 1, and I can imagine how it wasn't great watching for anyone still interested in the game. Now, I didn't come from Path of Exile 1, I've gone straight to Path of Exile 2. In fact, I came from Diablo 4 and Last Epoch as well. So I'm quite interested to see what all of you think and whether or not actually any of you even intend on going back to Path of Exile 1. I would certainly like them to spend all of their time working on Path of Exile 2, except that it has been suggested to me in comments for my other videos that it might be of interest to me to go and play Path of Exile 1 once I feel like I've had enough of Path of Exile 2. Now, I thought that was a really good idea, and from the idea of content, I think that there's a lot for me to get from that. I've already bought 2 supporter packs in Path of Exile 2. Now, obviously, the stash tabs and everything that I've bought will copy over. So I've increased my knowledge incredibly through about 250 hours in Path of Exile 2. I also have cosmetics and stash tabs that copy over. So there is certainly an incentive for me to go and play it. Whether or not I will want to, or I will even enjoy it when I do try it. But obviously there are many of you that probably have possibly 10 years invested in the game, and I just really want to know whether or not any of you intend on actually going back to it ever. Maybe you are bouncing between the 2 games. It'd be really interesting to know, so please put it in the comments section. Before making this video, I went and had a look at the Steam numbers, and it looks like there's a high of around about 8,000 people still playing Path of Exile 1. But if you go back to when they released Settlers of Kalgur last year, which was actually the game's highest player count, that was incredibly good, but the numbers that played that at its launch, or the highest number that played it, is similar to the average numbers of people playing Path of Exile 2. And I actually did go and try it briefly. I found it really hard to get into, and I really was waiting for Path of Exile 2 to come out. But it looks like a lot of people probably did the same as me. The numbers dropped off very quickly, but maybe that's normal with a new season. Were you guys even impressed with that last season that they did? Again, I don't have an opinion there, so it'd be really interesting to see what all of you think. But from looking at the numbers, with only 8,000 people playing it and around about 200,000 people playing Path of Exile 2, it does seem like they would be better off investing their time there. But Path of Exile 2 is still pretty new. I suspect that the numbers will drop off even further. I went and had a look at the numbers for Diablo 4 as well and Last Epoch. It seems like Last Epoch is the biggest sufferer from everyone's excitement with Path of Exile 2. I watched a video by Darth yesterday where he said that there just wasn't really the interest for him to go and play Diablo 4. Probably the same is true with Path of Exile 1. I don't know where everybody else stands on that. Instead of playing Path of Exile 1 before 2 launched, I actually went and played the campaign for Diablo 4 again. That was more interesting to me than trying Path of Exile 1 or even going back and doing any of Last Epoch. So again, I don't really have an opinion here. This was more of a video to ask you where you all stand on it. Are you intending on ever playing Path of Exile 1 ever again? If not, do you think that it would be better for them to just let it die, or at least just not add any more content to it? Maybe they can do it again in a year, or would you like to see them developing both games at the same time? I have to praise GGG for how open and honest they are. I created this channel because I was so impressed with their engagement with the community and the community as a whole. It's something that I really wanted to get involved in. I think you're all incredible. The comments that I've been getting from everybody have been really, really supportive. It seems to me that the age demographic would seem to be similar to myself. It's maybe mid to late 20s through to maybe 50s that are playing Path of Exile 2. I'm wondering if it would have been the same people for Path of Exile 1. I think maybe Diablo 4 has a younger audience, but I'm only guessing there. I really don't know. But let me know your thoughts. I really appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. I'm Bifties. This is The Cave. Welcome to my exile. See you next time.